Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I've had a very stressful past week. I found out that I was pregnant with my second child, and my partner was just not ready to take on that responsibility, so he left. The good news is that I don't really have much debt. I just have a car payment. And now I'm just confused on where to go from here. I started out with your debt snowball, and since I only have one thing, I was ready to, attack it, pay $1,600 a month extra, and wipe it out by the end of this year. But now, since the baby's coming, I don't know what to do. Do I still do that? Do I save for the baby? Like, what do I do at this point? I'm just so confused.
I'm sorry, kiddo. How old are you?
32. So I feel like I'm too old to be having these problems.
Who's the who's
You're
the dad
not.
of the
You're
other
not.
kid? Same guy?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
So you have two children with the guy that left?
Well, yes, one and then one baking in the oven.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. I count baking. Okay. All right. What do you make?
After taxes, with no side hustles, it's $4,500 a month that I take home by myself.
Yeah.
I started listening to your show a few months ago, so I started doing side hustles. Now I bring around like $5,500 home. I just don't know if that's sustainable long term as the pregnancy gets.
No, it won't be. It won't be. That's not reasonable. You've got to take care of you and the baby as you progress. In the early stages, you got to work around maybe morning sickness or something, but you can work for a while longer, but then you're going to run into this. So, no, what we teach folks to do when you have a baby on the way or you're facing some kind of a storm of some kind is stop the baby steps, stop your debt snowball, and pile up cash. So I want you to stack cash. I want you to get the biggest possible pile of cash you can get between now and baby. Treat it like you're paying off debt.
Okay.
Have you got health insurance?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So can you save $2,000 a month?
Definitely. I can definitely do that.
What could you save? What's the most you could save?
Well, with the side hustle, I think maybe like $2,800.
Okay, I'm gonna call it
without
$3,000. I'm gonna call it $3,000 for 5 months. That's $15,000.
Yeah.
And then it slows down to maybe $1,000 a month as you reach towards the delivery date. Okay. So maybe you're going to have between $15,000 and $20,000 piled in an account. That gives me a lot more peace for you delivering this baby with a smile.
Okay.
Have you got health insurance?
Yes.
Good.
I
Okay.
do.
So you
Pretty
need to
good.
contact them and find out what your out of pocket is going to be for labor and delivery with your health insurance policy.
And with appointments, OB appointments and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. I want you to have a baby budget. Okay. To get ready for that part of it. So here's what happens at the end of this story, and it's going to be a great story. At the end of the story, you come home with a brand new, beautiful baby, and you've got $15,000 or $20,000 in the bank. You write a check and pay off your debts, and you start your baby steps again, and you build your emergency fund. And now you're a mama bear against the world, and you're going to be one of those warrior princesses that goes and makes things happen as a single mom. You're a hero.
Thank you, guys.
You're a hero. You suck at picking men, but you're a
I
hero.
agree.
Or he sucks. It's not
No,
her
he
fault.
sucks. He sucks, but you picked him. Yeah, I mean, he's awful.
Oh my gosh.
And besides
Do you
that,
have
I don't know the laws in Ohio, but most states have a law that if you make a baby, you get to help pay for it, men. And so I'm going to go ahead and contact Human Services in your area and find out what we can do to get this deadbeat jerk to start writing checks for these two children.
So terrible. How old's your first one?
He's 12 now.
He's 12 years old.
You've been with this guy 12 years?
14 years.
Wow. Man, your heart.
That's a grief in and of itself. Is
Yeah,
a
that's a
relationship
heartbreak
that I mean
right
that's a divorce.
So did
emotionally,
he
you know?
mention the fact that he needs to start writing checks to you for kids?
Well, he asked me how much money I want.
I'll tell you how much money I want. I want a third of your salary.
To be honest, all of my emotions, because this has been so shocking, because I had an IUD, so I wasn't planning for this. All of my emotions have just been spent on like surviving and
I
then
agree.
just not dealing
I agree.
with
But,
him. And
Yeah.
his-
but at some point in this process, he gets to be
Yeah.
the financial daddy, whether he wanted to be or not, because that's what the law says. And I don't know what child support ratios are in your state, but you need to find that piece of information out, and you need to let him know that that piece of information is coming his way.
that I can do.
Yeah, because I mean, if he started writing you a check right now for $3,000 a month, wouldn't make me mad. It helps these numbers, right?
It does. It definitely does.
And how much?
I don't want to make him angry.
I don't
Yeah.
want responsibility, so I'm leaving. Tough, buddy. You made a baby. The law says you got responsibility. That's how this works.
Oh, do you have a good support system around you? Do you have family or anyone?
I have a church that I started going to,
Good.
and then I also have
Yeah,
like
that's
an
great.
international students group that I volunteer at. And while they're like little kids, they're like they feel like family to me.
Yeah. Now, I want you to go sit down with your pastor at the new church and with no shame say, this is where I am. And I just want to let you know I'm here trying to learn about God and and start my life fresh spiritually, because this is a new church to me, and I've got this situation with these two kids, and I'm by myself. And I think you'll see if it's a decent church, and it probably is. You're going to see some wonderful people start putting their arms around you in a lot of different ways.
I agree.
But they won't do that if you don't tell them. Okay, they're not mind readers. Okay.
I know.
You're
I like to
going to
argue
be
that.
okay. As a matter of fact, you're going to be better than if this hadn't happened. You're going to be okay. You're stronger than you think you are right now.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of it emotionally, right? From a relationship breakup, the news of a pregnant. I mean, you're at the. It's exhausting. I can only imagine. So it goes up from here. It really does. But yeah, man, we run into single moms all the time on this show, and it is incredible what they do when they rise to the occasion. And you're going to be that. You're a great mom already. I mean, you have a 12-year-old. So, man, we are cheering for you. I did want to ask from a financial standpoint, how much do you have left on your car to pay off? You said it's your only debt.
Yeah, so I have 14,000.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's great. Yeah, because to the
I
number.
did put like a big lump sum in it.
No.
when I first started listening
No,
to
I want you to
guys.
pile up cash.
I know, but that was 2 months ago.
You're-
Yeah, she already did it. She already did it.
Oh, you
She said
already
she already
put a
did it.
lump
Yeah,
sum on.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you want to.
Yeah. No. So yeah, but to the numbers earlier, Joey, you could see that. Yeah, I mean, by the time baby comes and when you come home, everything's good. You'll have this car paid off.
Yeah, when baby comes home
Which
and
is
you're healthy
incredible.
and the baby's healthy and there's no problems and you don't need this money for anything, you write a check and pay off the car that day. You're free. So you don't really lose any ground net on your get out of debt plan.
Okay.
We're just
Yeah,
doing
I can
the hokey pokey a little bit. We're setting it to the side and then we're going to put the right foot in, then the left foot in, right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you both. This
Hey
has
Joey,
been
listen.
so helpful.
If you need us, we're here. You call anytime, okay, kid?
Okay.
We got
Have
you.
a great day.
You call that pastor today. You call Human Services and find out what your rights are on child support. Those are 2 calls you make today, and you start stacking cash. You're going to be fine. You're a lot stronger than your voice sounds right now, I can tell. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.